Sanibonani bafethu. This is your boy KATLEGO NTARIYANA aka Mr. SOWETO aka Mr. Cool himself. Welcome to Kota and Chill bafethu. Welcome to PSE channel. Welcome to a food bar. Namhlanje bafethu ngizomshanga introduction enswembu. Yazithini? City Kruger stop. Stand up. Have your very own again. West side to the north side. Danko.
Yes, sir.
Today we are, you know what I mean? Ocean L.
Yo.
Yeah,
What's up? You're nice, man.
I'm nice.
Thank you so much for having me, man.
It's nice. So nice, man. What's happening, my bro?
No, everything is nice. I'm so happy to be here because I've been watching your things. So, like, it's so cool that I'm actually here.
Yeah.
You know, like, so dope.
Shout out. Thanks for pulling through.
Man. Always.
Thanks for being in this couch.
Yeah, no, this couch is
So,
beautiful.
people at home want to know who's Ocean L. Where is Ocean L from? More about Ocean L.
Alright. So, Ocean L is from the West Side, as you guys already established. West Side, that's what I represent. So, I grew up there almost all my life since maybe I was 2 years old. So, I've been there. And yeah, I've just been doing the most, trying to do my things, you know. I'm a focused person, trying to get my things together, trying to be that musician, that up musician, you know. So now I'm on my come up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now I'm just trying to push as much as I can. Yeah.
Because I wanted to talk about Ocean L before the music.
Yeah.
Before the Ocean L we know.
Yeah.
Your real name.
Okay.
How was life at school? How was life as a youngin?
As a youngin, it was
but that's shy,
You know what? Like, growing up was good. I went to a school called Orion College. It's one of those private schools.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to stay in one school. So I stayed in that same school and since grade 3 all the way to matric.
Yeah.
And then you know, since growing up in the West, it's very quiet. You know, so it's very like you have very few friends, which is fine. Like I don't mind having few friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I've been growing up, and yeah, so far so good.
Yeah. Because you see, there's no few friends.
Yeah, plenty. Now
so,
my connection. Bye. Connection, boy.
So we don't know much about the life
No, I'll be happy to let you guys and for you to know what goes down on the West Side. Like I said, the West Side is very quiet, but there's cool people. You know what I'm saying? It's cool people. You meet people, and you know they stay, you know, real with you. You know, their visions are just as big. You know, everyone's trying to hustle also there. So you know, it's just always it's intimate, but at the same time, you know, you must pick who you wanna chill with. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it can get dangerous. So you chill with the wrong people, then you can start doing the wrong things. So it's very important that, you know, your circle is very important, you know, that you chill with the correct people.
Yeah. Because and again, like people from like the Babs, Tinamasibi's at this side, like
Burbs, yeah.
most youngins from that side, like they have it all.
You know what?
Yeah.
It may look like that.
Yeah.
But they also have their struggles.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? People have their own struggles. Sometimes you don't really voice out, you know, because maybe you feel embarrassed. But you know, also people from the Birds, they have their own struggles, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess our struggles are different, you know, different from everyone else's. But at the end of the day, like there's always struggles. There's always someone that's gonna be struggling. But we do what we can to help each other.
Sure.
You know? Yeah.
Because like your host, there are a lot of drugs involved. Like there's gang. Why you feeling into this name is paying mama drugs again?
I don't know.
I
I don't do drugs, so I don't know what happens. Like I don't do drugs, so I don't know how it goes down like that. I don't know. But nah, man, the drugs are not that hectic there, man. Like you know, it's just not like those hectic. You know, you will find people that are doing hectic drugs, but it's not like everybody. Nah. Yeah.
Because again, you know, Okulana as a normal child like us.
What's a normal?
Obvious. If I'm to this panel, Pick and Pay, drug close. Like I found that way. When mama go celebrity, I understand what you find that. The treatment must not get a light treatment. Air must find.
Okay. Is that your take on the
difference?
No. Oh, that's interesting.
Other niggas, they can hang around with you because go to second in.
You know what? Then let me tell you something. Like for me, I don't care where you're from.
Yeah.
You know, if we have a connection and we are talking about the same things and we are aligning, you know, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Me personally, yes, maybe I grew up in the bush, but I'll never care. I've got many friends around here that I can go and see. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So for me, I would never care where you're from. Personally, I would never care where you're from. It's all about, do I have a good relationship with you? Like, are we able to feed off of each other? Are we able to support each other? You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that matters to me. Like, I'll never care where you're from. My wife can be from here. It's fine.
It's fine.
You know what I'm saying? So it's okay. Like, I'll never look at you differently. I'll never treat you differently. Like, it'll never be like that. Yeah. Everyone gets treated the same in my circle.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
how?
The
groups are not that different, bruv.
Oh,
not that different.
Yeah. Maybe niyazi, sharp.
Yeah.
So, life like you as Ocean L. Azanga wavele wavuka aba Ocean L. Yabo. Like there's a story behind the Ocean L. Yabo. I'm gonna break it down via my questions. Yabo. But then I need like a clean brief before like Stubega.
Okay. So Ocean L started when I was in high school. I started doing school choir. I entered school choir. I was doing school at Stepfather as well. So that's when I started really loving music. Like from 16, 15 years old, when I started to take music seriously, I'll be like, okay, now I need to come up with a stage name, what type of music I'm gonna make. And then for some odd reason, one of my school competitions, I won first prize. And then since then, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take this serious, I'm gonna do my thing. And I realized like, this is my calling. Yeah. Like music is my number one. Yeah.
So when you show music, when you
I do hip hop, I do R&B and Afro pop.
So what inspired that?
From the people that I listen to, you know, I don't just put myself in one genre, you know, and I also study music as well. So I try to have an open mind about the people that I listen to and what type of contribution they can make to my sound that I want to make. So yeah, I just try to be versatile and to make sure that, you know, it's catchy. You know, at the end of the day, that you want to listen to me. It's not like I'm asking you, please listen. You know, it must be a thing of, it must be good to the ear. Like, you know, when it comes to your ear, it must be like, yeah, I want to listen again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I'm trying to be on.
Yeah, because I want to ask you more about like the music school lifestyle, and the music school journey. Okay. But then before I'm telling you, what can I do?
In high school or
generation. As I operate, what can I
30 rand.
I didn't buy.
30 rand.
30 rand.
30.
Yeah, it was gang. Mina biboma 2 rand. Just 30 rand.
Okay,
Namanje ningi 30 rand. No way.
Yeah, no, 30 rand is not much money now, but back then it was a lot. Not really.
Okay.
Yeah, so for me, I would carry that much. I would pack the lunchbox. Like I would never carry a lot of money. No.
Yeah. So the music school journey, ufundeni.
So I started at CJC Crown Mines after high school. Yeah, also me. Like I love that school. So I went there from I think it was 2018, 2017. That's when I started studying music seriously now. It was jazz and classical. There was no popular music. Only after I think the next semester there was popular music. But I started off with jazz. And that's when I started to have a love for jazz. And then, you know, also starting to read music, to learn music theory and all those things. So I fell in love with all those things, made me love music even more. You know, it was tricky at first. I'm like, yo, what is a crotchet? What is this now? What is theory? What's happening? Do you know what I'm saying? And then I started learning the language. And then I was like, okay, you know what? It's important that I know the language, to have a sharp ear for music, to know exactly what to do to write music. So I want to play all aspects when it comes to music, you know. Yeah. But for me, I still feel like I wouldn't do jazz music, but I wouldn't mind participating in jazz festivals or, you know, things like that. Because I want to have an open mind. At the end of the day, it's music.
Yeah, you know? At the end of the day, it's music.
Yeah.
That's why you chose hip hop, not jazz.
You know what? Hip hop, I chose it before I started studying at CJC. But because now I'm seeing jazz, now it was like together now. Like I'm liking them both now. Like I started listening to, you know, olden day music now out of nowhere. I'm studying our Ella Fitzgerald, our Miles Davis. I'm like, okay, now I'm learning music properly now. So now how do I incorporate that in my own music? You know? And then I managed to find a way. It's all about instrumentation, what instruments you choose and all those things. So now I try to be, you know, I try to make sure I think out of the box when it comes to this music thing, because you know this music thing's a jungle, bro.
Yeah,
it's very difficult for you to make it out there and stay consistent with it, you know.
Yeah.
So that's my goal, you know, to stay consistent, to make sure I build my catalog and build it well. You know what I'm saying? With the right people and the right people around me, you know, to promote it the right way. So because those are the things that are important, you know. That's what starts your career.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Because we're still gonna go more and deeper about the music journey. Because a lot of people think because if your parents are known, it's easy
easier
for you. Yeah, well,
no, it's never.
You're still gonna get there.
Yeah, no. Let me tell you something.
My
parents are not musicians. Number one.
Yeah.
So it's a whole different ball game. So the connections that they have don't necessarily mean much to me because the connections are for acting.
Yeah.
And I don't mind acting, but that's not my number one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my parents, yes, they're very supportive, but it's not easy for me. It's still not easy.
Yeah.
Because there's still the pressure to make sure that you do more than what your parents did. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be more successful than their parents. You know, no matter where your parents are from, you want to do more. So you can take care of them, you know, to do more than what they did for you. So that's the goal. You know what I'm saying? That's the mentality I've always had. That. And also my parents, one thing you must know, that my parents never spoiled me. Like, they never spoiled me. They told me that everything is end. Everything you must work for it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I love about my parents, that they didn't spoil me. Otherwise, I would have been telling you, no, man, it's easy for me. Let me take you to my house. It's fine. You're connected. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not like that, you know, because also it's important that you don't have a big head in this situation. You know what I'm saying? That you don't grow some sort of pride, you know? So that's something I don't want to have. You know, I want it to be easy for you to still talk to me, you know, despite all the things that you know about me. I still want you to feel comfortable, like, you know what, Dante, can we work on something? You know, I'm very open to work with people, you know. Some people feel like, can't work with this guy because he might charge me or whatnot. Well, I'll charge you, but, you know, let's work something out. You know, it mustn't be difficult because I'm a musician, you're a musician, let's help each other. You know what I'm saying? And whether it be music or anything, you know, for what you're doing, for example, it's a beautiful thing what you're doing, and I really hope you continue doing this. You know what I'm saying? Because there's not many podcasts out there. You know what I mean? So it's important that artists have this type of platform. You know, so I want you to continue to do this. Have more artists on here. You know, because number one, I feel like I'm doing something amazing being here. You know what I'm saying? It's an amazing feeling coming to a podcast like this, and because I've been watching your podcast, I was like, oh, you want me to be on here? Wow. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel good to be here, and I hope the other artists that you bring here, they also feel the exact same, but they do, because I always see them having fun with them. You know, bro, like, I'm nice. And you know, Kota lana I'm from my chips, bro. Yo. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing to be here.
So mfethu nesilulwandle bafethu ikhulumile. It's not like mophuma efamilini abantu abanemali or efamilini abantu abagrand now it means maybe we're successful. Lehlisani pressure. Zoshona nibancane. So
make your own wave. You know what I'm saying?
So I want you to take me back about music school, because like a lot of people I know they are famous questions. But before we get there, I want them to know you. So first it was CJC. I was there for a year. And then after that, I went to another school called Campus of Performing Arts, which I am in right now. I'm in my last year now. So I'm doing diploma. Doing a diploma course, so I'm in my last year now. Then I'm gonna graduate. So I'm studying music performance. Even at CJC, I was doing music performance. So now I'm doing music performance at Campus of Performing Arts. Well, they call it Kota. Kota. So, and also I'm doing production as well. So those are the things that I'm doing now. So it's my last year, and then I'm done. Because like a lot of people there at home, not everybody knows. Me, I know what's music performance.
Oh, okay, yes, sorry. Let me explain music performance. How do I put it in a simple term? Learning the performance side, stage presence. Those are the things that will teach you: stage presence, music theory, If you don't know, music theory is basically music language, learning how to score, things like that. And then music performance. How do I explain it, man? Yo.
How do you? What is striptease?
You're basically performing, man. They give you certain songs to perform, jazz songs, classical songs. You perform them, and you build your stage presence. That's what music performance is all about. For me personally, it's just building a stage presence and making sure you're vocally trained. Oh, also vocal training as well. Yeah.
Oh, you can sing.
Yeah, I can sing.
How does it goes?
La da dee la da da la da 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 ba da 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 da.
Eh? Support too.
Thank you.
Exposed, like you need to be exposed.
Yeah, we're
to
pushing,
the world.
We're pushing to the whole world.
To the whole world. Yeah,
from the south to the world.
West. Yeah, from the south to the world.
Isn't this South Africa to the world?
To the world.
Yeah. Represent. Yeah.
So enough about the scale of it. You need to call me the scale and they care 30 rand. That's funny, they care. 30, I will care. So now I want you to take us in life like cars. Not like on the hood. Like I was like a school in much. Obviously, your friends in Tuana. Obviously, you like my mom or Conja it's all easy. But we are my mother.
Yeah. How?
Why? You
can go there to chill with friends. You don't have necessarily to go there.
It's in my friends with like community on kind of man. You are nobody like a more. At least we never. So
there's indoor football at the mall, man. You can play indoor football. There's what else? When you go to the mall, you need money.
Yeah,
you can't go to the mall.
There's
nothing you can do at the mall without money. The best you can do is just sit down.
TV because very like talent TV. So
okay.
That life. Tell us about the mall in benches.
You know what? No, man, come on. Why you being like this, bro? Come on.
Oh, Chanel. Oh, Chanel.
No, man, listen. It's going to the mall is going to the mall, man. Like, people go to the mall for the movies, to buy clothes. And you can't say to me that you never go to the mall to buy clothes. You never been to the mall to buy clothes. You see?
No.
Yes. The hustle's real.
Now I go to the mall every day.
Yeah, so you know how it is to be at the mall.
Yeah, from not going to the mall to going to the mall every day. It is what it is whenever
hustle hard. Hustle hard.
Yeah, hustle
hard. Yeah. That's what it is. Go to the mall. So you're not sitting down, most. You're there buying, most.
Yeah, no. Okay.
Anyway, you go to the mall, you go there to eat, go there to play games. What is it? What is it? Spare? Where you go to spare, like your PlayStation, while you wait for the food to come, those type of things. Come on.
I'm a Southgate. Like I'm gonna meditate. So I understand. Like the is a actually. We're going to interview him, like exit podcast. The buyer. Yo.
You kill me, bro.
Yeah,
these questions I can't. Okay, no. Yeah, listen, man. You go to the mall, you do your thing, you get out. I don't stay no more for a long time, man. I like chilling in intimate places. I don't like going to places where there's like a lot of people, or like I prefer to be at home. I prefer to chill with my friends at home because there's no pressure. Be like, oh, do you have money to go to the movies or whatnot? We can stay at home, we can watch a movie from the laptop, download a movie from the laptop, watch together, and then we can cook something, instead of buying food, Is that my plan?
Yeah, I plan it.
That's a plan. That's a plan. Like, people like that. For me, personally, that's
oh, I had shit in my face, so like the laptop. Not. So I'll just go back, see young head. No. Like
yes, when I was growing up, yes. When I went to go visit my grandmother, yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
At the end of the day, I know. In fact, I still have it. I wish you told me. I would have brought it with me. I would have showed you I still have that car where you control it like this.
Hey.
Yeah.
My real life
Too nice.
We come back. Too nice.
When's that THUSKE? What is 1 pound?
Yo.
That was the best.
Yeah.
I would love going to the hood just for that, just to play soccer. And it was amazing because now we put 5 rand, we bet 5 rand, winning team takes all the money, it's taking Kota, all of us.
Yes.
That was the beautiful thing.
Yeah, Ali.
Oh yeah, there was that marble game. What was it called? Isn't this? Yeah, they were called. There was this marble that I like because of the name. What was it called? Chicken shit. What was it called? Yeah, that big orange one. Oh, that's what you call it. Yeah. And then so once you knock them, then you take it for yourself, and then it's yeah. No, I love playing that also.
And then I'm about good like bonga feeling so obvious.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Okay, my friends, obvious ning
no, don't break my heart. My heart would be broken.
Yeah. Marukule kule nyathanda ukuthi like ungapha nangapha. Like yakwazi ukubalance.
Yeah. No, it's important that I stay humble, man. Like despite all these things that people hear, you know, being a celebrity's kid.
Yeah.
You know, but at the end of the day, like, you know, I have my own life to live.
Yeah. Because manje banimele bazolwandle siyeza lapho mara ulwandle.
Exactly.
Wajola ulwandle. Amantombazana. Bagethe umntana kaQueen cha bayadlala. Idlalwa la. Relationship wise mawukhula intwana ngifuna ukuqaba.
Relationship wise? Oh, relationship wise? As in like, am I dating anyone?
Not now. Like, yabona no sizoze Ocean End. Ushuta nongijola nobani ngithushana, yabo? Before lento le, before ngifuna into yenze wena.
Okay.
Foundation yakho. First lover yakho. Sonke sinama first lover, guys.
Oh, no, my first lover, she was very beautiful.
Oh, internet is internet.
I think my first love was when I was 13. 13 was like my first love. I met her at school, and yeah, we just hit it off, man. But then it wasn't those serious things, you know, those girlfriends you date for 2 weeks and then you break up with them.
Oh,
you know those ones, and then because they find another guy that they like, so back Shani blocks Tina. You know what I'm saying? So I've gone through all of that. Even me, I've gone through that. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, relationship. That's my first relationship, which was okay. You know, I'm still friends with her till now, but yeah, but it's not that deep.
It's not over no kids. I get go ahead. Like when I'm funa logo ahead, I ain't do my head.
No, obviously I've been hurt. Yo, obvious. But obviously I'm not gonna say who. But yes, I've been. Yeah. And there were no rap. I didn't cast any nashad. No, isn't it? They think rappers they break hearts.
Yeah.
You know, but we also get heartbroken also. You know, we also feel it.
They say nas too late.
Yes.
Download it.
Yeah, we write a song about it. We write a song about it.
So nina mele ngihlale ngihead nje ngizokhipha ama hit because le ndaba yene happiness yenza ukuthi ningasaculi zona.
Even when I'm happy, I'll still put out a hit. Do my best. But yeah, circumstances make you write better. Yeah. Inspiration, you know, when you write about things that happen in your life, it's way more easier. You know, it's way more easier because you're heartbroken. So you want to express, you know. So that's how I do it too. So when I guys were hit a cherry.
What about player?
You know what? I think probably when I was 13, 14, because I didn't know what Mjolo really was. You know what I'm saying? But then as I grew up, I knew that no, I have to do better. I have to learn how to be a great boyfriend, which I was. And so, yeah, that's what I try to push every single time. Loyal boys worldwide, man. Loyal boys worldwide. Like, I'm trying to push that narrative. Like, and also in my music, if you notice, I never really talk about, I don't know if I'm allowed to swear or what, but, you know, I never talk about ikuku. Oh yeah, I smashed your girl last night. Those type of lines. And I don't really live like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never want to have a lifestyle like that. Yeah. You know? It's very stressful and it's expensive. Do you know what I'm saying? Having so many girlfriends and whatnot, I can miss me with that.
And I mean, I understand, like, guys, why am I just cheating?
Like, have you been in that situation?
Labang chitela ko. Yo. Amantombazana asile.
But I've heard it.
You. Umthanda umuntu kanti uthanda omunye umuntu. Mara nalo amthanda yazi ukuthi uthanda
They
omunye.
will go for your best friend. They will go for your best friend.
Ziningi lezi zinto ezenzakala emhlabeni. Wena enhlekweni nebhadi kahle kahle. mara ngicanya like the narrative yakho mfethu loyal.
Yeah, man.
Asibeni loyal machitela igama. Come on, nintwana zethu zoba loyal. Yazi kwaba loyal thina. Nabalandela thina beba loyal.
Do you know karma is very it exists?
Ungayisho.
Do you know karma? So if you do that, best believe it's gonna happen to you. Do you know what I'm saying?
Church.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You're prophesying, my bash.
Best believe, man. Like, so if you cheat on your girl, the karma's gonna come back maybe 4 years later, a year later, with the love of your life, maybe with someone you have a kid with, cheats on you, even worse. And it comes back worse. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to avoid that. I don't want stress, man. Like, I don't want stress when it comes to Mjolo, man. Like, I want peace. I don't want problems.
I think baleke kuyomjolo mina ngazikhuluma nami hayi let's jump to the music.
You just wait, man. Wait for the right person, patience, you know, she'll come.
Yeah, because
or he will come for her, like, you know, vice versa.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, because like nakhona man angeke like what I can say is you will never find someone who's perfect.
Yeah, no, nobody's perfect.
Mawufuna perfection uzolokhu change abantu
yeah, but they will do the best they can to get the best version of you.
Yeah.
You know, or you have the best version of yourself and you try to reciprocate that energy to your partner.
Yeah.
So that they bring the best versions of themselves.
Sure.
And then you know, help each other.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I believe in, you know?
Yeah, because nakhona angeke uyibone perfection if awusatisfy.
Exactly.
If ukwazi ukusatisfyeka uzoyibona perfection. If awukwazi.
Also, you must know what you want. Some people don't know what they want, man. Like, you must know what you want.
Uyajola cause kuyajola. Uyaphila cause kuyaphila.
Exactly. So you mustn't just do that all the time. You must know what you want, you know. Must be straightforward, you know. Don't
Chiga, yeah.
You know? Be straight with it, man. Yeah.
Because they're getting questions and but then due to time, yabo.
Oh, okay.
Niggas, don't forget to like and subscribe there. Like, make sure you subscribe of it. Squazi ukuthola more things to extend the time, yabo.
Yes, sir.
So let's jump into the music.
Yes,
yabo.
sir.
Cause one, yes, there's always that first time in the studio, that first song.
Okay.
Let's talk about the first song.
The first song I ever did. It was so bad. It was so bad. You know, the first song that I did, it was with a friend of mine from the Val. So he made a beat from scratch in the studio.
Yeah.
And then we put some verses on it and whatnot. But when it came out, terrible. We released it on SoundCloud. Terrible. Everyone was saying, this is whack. This is whack, bro. And I think we were like 15, 14, somewhere there. And that was like, I think the first time I was in the studio, like properly.
Yeah.
Properly, like recording studio, everything properly. And then, you know, as time went, you know, music started to get better. Isn't it you get better as you go?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that first studio session taught me a lot. You know what? Maybe because this wasn't my type of sound, or it could have been maybe we didn't record properly, the lyrics weren't nice enough, all those things. So I tried to make sure that, you know, I improved from that. And since then, I've been doing much better, I'd like to say, you know? And so far, so good, man. So far, so good.
Yeah, what was the song about?
It was about taking people's girlfriends.
Yeah,
that type of thing. I was like, nah, that's not my niche, man. Like, I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
That talks about those type of things in a rap song. I want to be uplifting, you know, positive type of music, you know. Yeah.
Because angazi a lot of gents pull through like who Kota and Chill podcast then ngababuza ukuthi like yini reason yakho to share music, yini inspire you to share music. Most yabo bazokujoin like endlini bekunokubeka enze music.
Oh, so for me it was my grandfather. My grandfather studied from my dad's side. He studied music theory as well. He learned the theory of it. He knows how to read music, but he didn't sing or do anything. He just knows music. So that's where I got that gene from, to learn music.
Yeah. Then obvious. There are projects which you drop.
Yeah. There were singles. I haven't dropped a full blown project yet. But yeah, no, I am working on an EP actually. And I'm doing so well, you know. I'm getting some people to help me with the whole process and everything, to make sure the market plan is complete, to make sure it reaches the people that I want it to reach, because it's important, you know. Promotion, market plan is very important, you know. Can't just drop and then I tell you, please listen. That is a waste of time and a waste of effort, you know. Like it's a waste. If I tell you to listen, my heart will just break, bro. That means that it didn't do well. You know, it must be a thing of word of mouth. Like, I shouldn't say anything. It should be a thing of like, it's good to your ear. You know what I'm saying? You want to listen to it over and over and say with your friends, yo, did you hear this song? Let's listen to it. You know what I'm saying? And then more people listen, more downloads, more streams. You know what I'm saying? That's how you actually build your. That's how I feel like that's how you build your fan base. You know? Yeah.
But when you malo ukhuluma and what I man, angeke sikwazi ukukhuluma ivene kanje. Uyangizwa ngisho.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Cause manje ne. Besenkathi.
You tried, dog.
Ne.
Tried.
Akufani. SOWETO yo nina lapho nani niyazi. Yabo.
Okay.
Cause man, ingoma. Cause like I feel like when you make music, yabo. Ufake sengisesilungweni.
I just do what feels right, bro.
Oh my nigga.
Just do what feels right, bro.
You structure ngendlela oyifunde ngayo scale.
No, not all the time. But I do incorporate that in some of my songs, not all of them. It just depends on if it's needed. You know, if it feels like I need to incorporate things that I learned from school into what I'm doing now. And sometimes it's just natural. It's natural. It just says, because I studied this, I must do it like that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Ne. So le ngifuna ukuyazi kahle because ngifuna ukubuza ukuthi why vele ungana full EP. Yes, ngifuna ukuyazi mara before zonke lezi zinto sifunde esikolweni like CJC is expanded
very much. Very much. Progressions, chord progressions, certain progressions that I use in my music, I learned from CJC to put on my beats that I make and all those things. So it did help a lot.
Yeah. So
CJC helped a lot.
Ne dog like you as you like you dope, yeah, like your music fresh.
Thanks man.
Why am I doing an EP very like
no, as I said, you know, I'm just being very patient about it, you know, because you know timing is everything. And it's all about making sure I reach the audience that I want to reach, have the best market plan, have the best people behind me to make sure it gets pushed the right way.
Oh, you know? Personal reason.
No, it's not really a personal reason, but there is a personal reason, but at the same time, it's not that personal. It's just that I'm just waiting for the right time. You know what I mean? And making sure that I reach the numbers that I want, you know, because, you know, you can think big, you know. I'm a person that thinks big, so I make sure that the way that I think is big, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at the wider picture. And, you know, even if it's a thing of it doesn't work, at the end of the day, I'm going to keep trying, you know what I'm saying? But I want to make sure I put my best in my first, because, you know, it's a first project. First project is, it's what makes a name for yourself, how people get to know who Ocean L is, you know what I'm saying? Through the music, through the circumstances, through everything that you go through. Because in my music, I'm explaining everything. All my mishaps, all the things that I go through, everything is there. Because I prefer to express through my music rather than being asked a question. You know what I'm saying? Like, I prefer to express because it's way more easier for me and I feel much better after. Yeah.
So guys, makaqeda ukudrop abafethu kuzomela ni-download and make sure ne-download nizomamela ezinye izinto esingakwazanga ukuzicoverisha la cause asinasikhathi. Yabo. So let's talk music. Yabo. Yini inspire le ngoma le? Yabo, there's a famous song nyeza lapho. Sase nezinye ingoma before le. Asikhulume ngalezo.
Which song?
Ingoma usidropile.
I dropped a lot of songs. Which one?
Indaba flop manje mangayikhuluma la. Izonyiwa.
Which one are you talking about? Because I'm not sure.
So ingoma was drop like zonke ingoma.
I've been dropping freestyles for the past couple of weeks. And then you're talking about those ones? Talking about those ones. So those ones I've been dropping just so to grow the numbers up, to make sure that, you know, I stay consistent, to build my subscribers, to build my following, you know, to build up to the EP. And what inspired them is my current situations that I go through today. Like in one of my songs I talk about my friendships, and then there's another one I talk about optimism, making sure that I reach my goals and all those things. So I'm trying to be positive. Other than that other one that I dropped a few years back, where it's like completely negative. But one thing you must know, that I don't regret dropping that song.
Yeah, fair.
I don't. I'm glad that you listened to it.
Yeah, benginayo phone.
Don't go.
Anginamvela kunenye time bengingalithandi belijola neoflam. So I was but it relates.
Relates, yes. So yeah, man. That song, I don't regret having that song being heard the way it was heard. I'm glad it was heard the way it was heard, and till this day, I'm like, yeah. I'm glad that song is there, and I'm glad it's listened to. You know, because there's many kids that listen to that song and they relate, such as yourself.
Yeah.
You know, there's many kids that I touched that said to me, "Listen, man, I'm going through the same thing. Thank you for releasing that song." You know what I'm saying? So it's just a thing of just knowing, like I said, expression. The only way I could express, because I was feeling down. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like, how can this happen? You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I expressed, and I'm better because of that expression.
Hey, ndoda, wamngena umuntu omdala. Yo.
Punchline after punchline.
Yo, manje le Rolex yakhe bekifake vele. Awungitshela uyibona kanjani wena mfana uyakhuluma wena. Akusiyama impela kanti should I beyidlala ngathi.
Well, just know that I don't regret releasing that song, man. Like, we don't have to talk about the specifics, but
mara ngifuna ukwazi ke Rolex kuphela.
The Rolex.
Bekifake.
Why would I say that in the song and lie about that?
If we want to hear it from the horse's mouth.
Horse's mouth.
Yeah, was it fake? Yes or no?
Why would I say it in the song if I would? Well, why would I lie about that? Isn't it you know these things, man? You see, I'm a person that likes things, so obviously you know that I connect off. Connect off. So yeah, man, it's that song, yeah. No.
Madam Peter, I can't tozo yenza like into ehlangane nayo ina le question le and ngisaya moya yaza ukezwa next one.
Okay.
Eva le best friend yakhona yazimaka nayo loyo.
I don't know where she is.
Kwenzakaleni when you introduce best friend kuye or yena le best friend like kwenzakaleni babonane kanjani?
Through me, obviously.
Uyena endlini.
Yeah.
Bese.
She was a friend of mine. We chill a lot, chill together, and obviously you say this is my pops. Introduce, you know, when you introduce your parents to your friends, type of thing. Yeah.
Pops, I'm yati. Hello.
How are you? I'm fine. Yeah.
So banolandela umunye.
How am I supposed to know that, bro?
Like kwenzakale kanjani?
Listen, like I said, I don't want to get into specifics about that, but it was very heartbreaking to me. That's why I don't want to talk about it. But you know, I'm okay though. No, I'm okay though. But at the end of the day, man, like I'm glad that I found out the way that I did, because, like I said, I pray about learning if I've got fake friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And God is just showing me this person is not for you. It's not supposed to be your friend.
Yeah.
You know? So there's many things that happen, not just that. There's many things that happen in life where, this friend is not for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like cut off season. You know when you're cutting off people, you know, that's like the season that is happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's okay, you know, like you love these people, you know, and especially it's even worse when you love them so much, you know, you want to support them in everything that they do, and it's just like, yeah, they shot you in the back type of thing, you know. But it's okay, man. We move on. We find better friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm fine with umkolele. Mina ngibuze lezi zinto lezi. Yes, sometimes we wanna know what made Ocean Air, bro. Like, man, after this, we're gonna talk about the beautiful side of Ocean Air.
Okay.
But before, we must talk about the dark side. People must know it's not that easy.
Well, it's not easy, man.
Yeah.
It's not. You know, especially growing up the way that I did, man. Obviously, people would expect certain things to happen.
As well, I mean, I expected.
Yeah, it's based on what you said earlier on.
Yeah,
like, I get pocket money this much.
Yeah,
I go to the mall, I can buy whatever I want.
Yeah, bro.
It was never like that, man. Like, everything had to be earned, and everything had to be said, and everything had to be, you know, like, said in the correct way in order to be realized in that way of understanding what it is that you want for your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I say to you that, listen, I got whatever I wanted, you'd be like, this child is spoiled. You know what I'm saying? Or you'd be like, he has it easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you never know. You either choose to believe it or don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? But people that are going through the same thing as me, that are saying to themselves, yeah, their parents are successful, but it doesn't mean now I'm successful. Bro, I'm still living with my parents, so how does that make me successful? Yeah. I'm basically homeless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you're living with your parents, you should consider yourself homeless. That's how I see myself.
Sure.
That's how I encourage myself. Yo, bro, you gotta get your own place.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta push. You know what I'm saying? Because the last thing you want is to be reliant on your parents at a bigger age.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I don't want.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, bipolar is?
Bipolar?
Yeah.
Bipolar is a disorder where it's a thing of like where your mood changes out of nowhere. Like, you can be happy right now and then get angry for nothing after. That's what basically bipolar is.
Bipolar.
In it?
Bipolar cause
I don't know what causes it, but the disorder, how it is, like, you can be happy now, you see you're happy, you're cool, and then you can be like, it's heck.
How?
Out of nowhere or something. It can be because of things, you know, maybe because of disappointment in life, or, you know, it can cause things like that, like things that happen in your life cause that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what bipolar.
So the child is gonna bipolar. I'm going to go show it.
I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into that. Yeah. I don't want to talk about it.
So I'm a reaction I have to drop a How was my reaction? Like
they were good. Like, people, like I said, people related. People felt what I felt. You know, the expression of like what I would go through, because people never expected a person like me to go through something like that. So that's what caused people to be like, what? Andrew went through that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it was just freedom of expression, and that's what it was.
But then I think economy like
in it?
Economy
yeah, you know what? When that song got dropped, you know, there's a lot of people that came up to me, you know, to work with me and all those things. Yes, many doors open. And I thank God for that, you know, because, you know, when things like that happen, it's very hard for you to get back up and continue to do what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that at the end of the day, I pushed my music.
You're fine because, like, you know, you haven't pushed Nota.
I haven't?
Like, go push no Nota for it.
No, I've never associated myself with Nota. I haven't met him. Nobody?
Like ingoma.
Who?
Ingoma yakhe kuvulela iminyanga ngisho.
Yes.
Yeah, then was yakuspanish nabo bani? Or return
it didn't really like introduce me to like big artists or whatever. But it did get me that type of recognition of I can rap. You know, that type of thing. Like, you know, that I can spit bars, I can do my thing, and that's how people really saw me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was a surprise for most people. So I'm still working on, you know, working with the big people, and because there's many artists that I really look up to, you know. There's many South African artists, not just international. Nasty C, Aries, Casper, also AK as well. God rest his soul. But I did look up to him as well. Yeah. Yeah.
So what more must you expect for when I'm Kuzwan?
What more? Definitely an EP, man. Definitely, I'm going to be dropping more freestyles. And do check out my YouTube channel at Ocean L and Wave Time Entertainment. I do drop my freestyles there. And that's where I try to build my music up, you know what I'm saying? To get people into Ocean L, you know, introduction.
Yeah.
You know?
So does your EP have a name?
Oh, Optimistic.
Why did it come?
Optimistic is, like I said, I'm trying to spread a positive mindset.
So good package, Pagatuknan.
Life situations, what I'm going through right now, things that you do not know at all. No, you must hear through the music, man. Can't know everything, man. Can't know everything. So I speak about where I was and where I want to be. Because, you know, optimistic means you're getting ready for the future. You are speaking into existence. You're manifesting the things that you want. Because, you know, my latest single called Manifest. Yeah. Manifesting the future. You know, so I'm building up to that.
Oh, these are not my lyrics.
Yeah. Manifest, bro. So that's what I'm trying to push. Manifestation, optimism, just happiness, man. Because people go through a lot, man. People struggle out here, man. So I want people to listen to my music in a way of everything's going to be okay. You're going to survive. You know what I'm saying? Through whatever circumstance. Yeah, that's the message I'm trying to pull. The main message. Yeah.
Any features?
Any features? No. Simply because there are two. But they're producers as well. But what the goal was for me to have that thing of introduction to Ocean L. Because I feel like if I have features, because it's an EP at the end of the day, you know. But I want to be able to have that introduction to be like, what type of music do I make? And then after the EP drop, then I start doing collaborations and all those things. But I have done collabs with other people, but not on my project, if that makes sense. But I've worked with other people. Yeah.
Because it's an obvious question, but then for the record,
situation.
Like angibreakele wena down ufila kanjani bekulanga lelo kwenzakaleni ubone just for the podcast nje for the record
man. You know when you find out things out of the blue, man, just like what, do you know what I mean? So I think it just really brought me down, and that's what made me write the song. Yeah. I'm not getting into more of that. Like the song basically explains, like what more could I possibly explain?
So bafethu nengomeni bafethu nomamela ingoma nenze show na download bafethu lo muntu onimsupportele lo nimela ekude ngempilo yakhe lo nimela fair because fair yabo.
Yeah.
So asikhulume ngegender based violence. Yangithola.
What about that?
Ufila kanjani ngala ile?
It's a very painful thing, man. It's a very painful thing to see people die in the most unfair ways, things, places, from people that you didn't expect to do those things to you, people that you love. It's a very terrible thing, and I pray that, you know, things get better, you know, as time goes. Yeah.
Because manje nama time ashabo mami ethu. Like it bofila kanjani dana maskisi mara like mayibona la ile ngikwenzele as out.
Obviously it will make you angry. It will make you angry, resentment, all those things. But I'm out of those things now. I'm, like I said, I'm okay now. Obviously when you learn from other people's mistakes, you wouldn't want to repeat them. You know, not just from that, like from anybody. Like if you hear someone beating their girlfriend or their wives, and you see the pain that's happening to the wife or to this little sister or anyone, obviously you would not want to repeat that. You would want to have a better life for your children and for your wife. You know, so that is the thing I want to have for myself. And it's important that you know I'm a Christian, man. Like I'm a full-blown Christian, man. So I always try to pray about these things, that it never gets inside you. You know what I'm saying? That you always have that positive mindset, especially for your family. You know, so that whatever you went through, your family doesn't go through that. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal that I want to have for my children, for my wife. You know, that's all I want.
Are you into eventing?
Yeah, man. Oh, man, I love that. You know what? I did a festival, my first ever festival, called Wave Fest. It was so amazing. I didn't think I'd pull that off, but I did. And then I thought to myself, you know what? From now on, I'm going to do it annually, starting from next year again. I'm going to make sure I do it again. Because that's me providing artists on the come up to come and perform. I don't think you understand how much people felt so alive having a platform to perform at, you know? And a place where there's like a big audience, you know? Where people, and a lot of people got opportunities from that. Doors opened for people because of that. You know, and I felt so great. Like I felt like, you know what, this is God's work that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Providing platforms for artists, making the music industry healthier. You know, that's the contribution I made to the music industry. Make it healthier, to have more platforms for so it can be like slightly easier. You know, for you to put yourself out there. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I want to have that support system. You know? Yeah.
Because I think Leon at eventing it's under because bubbly.
Yeah, I love it. I love it because also because my mother also does events, but for mostly weddings and things like that. But that's where I got the love for events, and I was like, let me do my own thing, and that's how Wayfest came along.
So I was fine go. entertainment event. Enough about the music.
Yeah.
Enough about my daddy's EP. Enough about this eventing.
So eventing is such a beautiful thing, man. That's something I really want to get into for the rest of my life. Also, to make my own events, to provide events for people. For example, selling out equipment or renting equipment to people, tents, chairs like this for events. These are the type of things I can rent out to you. These type of things.
Oh.
So I can also do voiceovers for you. When people do voiceovers to record like "Welcome to Wave Fest," those type of things. I can also do that for you as well. So I try to be versatile, man, because it's important to have many sources of income. So yeah, that's the entertainment industry. Love it. The event industry, love it just as much.
So when do you book like an artist? Like Wave Fest was like, do you book like a relevant artist? Okay, I go to
relevant. No, I didn't book.
Come on.
I didn't book relevant artists. What I did is that I made sure it was strictly for artists on the come up.
Oh, yeah, my come up artistic pair.
Come up artist only. Oh, I got PC. Is it PC? Is it PC? No, yeah, PC.
One PC computer.
No. He's an artist. Like he was an upcoming artist as well, which he blew up. That's great for him. He was also there. And like he's a great performer. So when he was there, then I realized, oh, this is PC. Like I knew him, and I felt like he did so well. And then out of nowhere, boom! Now he's blowing up and all those things, and his music is touching, a lot of platforms. Yeah.
So if a youngin who's watching now, an upcoming artist who's watching now,
yeah,
and angathanda ukuba event yakho, mela tune kanjani?
Now, man, all you gotta do is hit me up. Like it's not that hard for you to get a hold of me. Like all you gotta do is just hit me up and just say to me like, listen, Lante, I want to do a song like this with you. Or if I'm doing Wavefest, can I please come and perform? I'll let you perform, man. I'll give you food as well. You know what I'm saying? I'll feed you also, give you a drink, ride anyana. Make sure you're well taken care of. Because I know artists on the come up, they don't get much, but I want to make sure you feel important. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then what more must be expected from you Wave Fest? Because I feel like it's a very beautiful thing that's trying to put upcoming artists on.
Yeah.
And they have a crown, like integrate. What more?
You know what? The only thing right now is to have Wave Fest to touch the whole of South Africa, man. To be able to go to Cape Town, Durban, to franchise it. You know what I mean? That's the end goal. That's what I'm praying about also. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I make sure like I had those things on lock. You know what I'm saying? Because I got that inspiration from Ricky Rick as well. For Cotton Fest, he loves the kids. You know what I'm saying? Also me, I want to love the kids too. Even when I'm 30 years old and probably going to be retired as a rapper. I don't know.
Yeah.
But by that time, I want to be able to have those big platforms for these artists to come on, so to make the music industry way better. You know what I'm saying? Providing studios for them to record at. All those things, yeah.
And like uyenza lento yenza because you once had it, then lost it. So you know how it feels, like kumasaito too.
Yeah, like
maybe that's how you answer the way uyenza ngakho.
Exactly. I try to make sure that the things that I go through, I make sure that I get out of the things that I go through, and I make things better for myself and for the sake of the people that I care about as well, so that I build this empire that I want to have, because it's a big thing. You must work extremely hard. There's a lot of work that needs to be put into it, and that's why I said to you that I hope you keep pushing this as well, because this is a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? You start small, it gets bigger. You know what I'm saying? Probably next time I come here, it's the whole story now. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things, like you must manifest those things, put into existence. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
Bafethu, auditing isiqhubeke ke phambili ve. When's my voice over? Most definitely MC khona.
Yeah, man. I'd like to say I'm a very confident person, so I also do MCing voiceovers, and I also want to get into radio as well, radio presenting, So those are the things that I'm pushing, you know what I'm saying? So that, I have many places to be, to stay busy,
So manje ma MC awushangani ngesilungu vele.
Yeah. We want me to say
Injani
Pia.
Yo, Injani Pia. When it's in, how's the Pia? It's
man.
Nice the Pia.
No, obviously in English you can't say how's the Pia. That is so boring.
It's nice the Pia.
Imagine Injani Pia.
It's nice the Pia.
It's nice the Pia. No, man, I could never embarrass myself. No, man. Isn't it you say certain things, you know, if an artist is coming up, give it up for this person. And then there's a song playing in between, can be a hip hop song to hype up a crowd. There's many ways of emceeing, man. It's not just about the way you speak. You know, it can be a thing of how you hold the crowd. Do you have the crowd control? Can you keep them in so that the next artist come, they're ready to concentrate on that artist? Do you know what I'm saying? It's all about crowd control. That's how I see emceeing. Crowd control, interaction. Do you know what I'm saying? Get that interaction, you make sure. Are you guys ready for Mangma? Do you know what I'm saying? And then if they're drinking, obviously, you know, put the beer like this. It's like everybody does. You know what I'm saying? Drugs are bad, kids.
Drugs are... Yeah, man, they are bad. They are bad. Yeah. So, let's talk about emceeing, event, music.
But that's what we've been talking about.
Acting. Radio. What's balance kanjani zonke lezi zinto lezi?
These are things that I love, man. So it doesn't really crowd me. Do you know what I'm saying? And when I come back here, I'll tell you properly when I'm a radio presenter, when I'm doing this, when I'm doing that. Then I'll tell you properly how I'm managing it. Right now, how I'm managing it is that right now I'm concentrating on my music and the radio presenting. MCing obviously will come later. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm still doing it. Do you know what I'm saying? To make sure I keep that practice run, to make sure I have that mentality in me that I must do this, I must do that. You know, because you never know what will work for you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to, you know, weigh my options.
Yeah. But when you seem like a very hardworking person.
I like to say I try to be. I make sure, you know, because, yeah, man, this life is tricky.
It's very tricky.
Yeah,
so my parents work for
both of them, man. Both of them. My mom is also a very hardworking person. My dad as well. So I get it from both of them, man. And they also encourage me to be like, bro, keep working, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing well, you know, those type of things. So those are the things that inspire me. And they inspire me as well, you know, based on the success that they've had. You know, I want to be able to have that for myself. You know what I'm saying? And not because of them, but because I worked for that. Yeah.
So manje because of your music, ne? And the time malako ngicela usishela amagama. Ngiyazazi lezi zinto uthi angifuna ukuzikhuluma like izobhora.
Then let's not talk about it then.
Hayi, why uyibaleka le? Ungayibaleki, le important, le bakwazi ngayo ke le. Mara no angisabuyele engomeni. Like sengikhuluma ngeparenthood yabo.
Yeah.
Ngithola ufundeni from bona. Ama rules bakupha wona kiseva. Like sengilapha ngisekho da.
Oh, the rules that they gave me, man, they're very plain and simple, man. Just behave and to make sure that you have the correct people around you and not to be all over the place, to make sure that you give your energy to the correct people and put your energy in the correct place. That's what's very important, because you can be wanted everywhere, but the last thing you want is to give your energy to the wrong place. I could tell you, for example, that maybe I'm giving the wrong energy here, and you'll feel like, no, man, he did. You know, he came here just for control. No, obviously, I wouldn't want you to feel that way. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a thing of now, it's all about controlling who you give your time to.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's important that your time is very important. Yeah. They taught me that. Time and the people that you work with, it's very important. Right. So, and make sure that you are humble, most importantly. Like, I try to be humble, man. Not even I try. I am humble, man. I can tell you right now, because I want to be able to keep that mentality. So I inspire the other kids, like, listen, man, if you stay humble and you stay consistent in what you're doing, best believe all these blessings that you want, they will be there, man. Waiting for you just like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So when Lwandle, I ocean end, Lwandle, eyiphi into ongayichange la emhlabeni? Like angeke uchange, like advice ongasipha something ongayichange wena individual officer ngathi yazi mangachange lento le abantu abaphambi kwami bangaba grand.
You know what, nah? I can safely tell you that there's really nothing right now that I want to change, because I feel like right now I feel I'm on the right path of where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm not regretting anything. Like, I'm not feeling like, yo, maybe I should have done this, should have done that. Maybe there are things that I should have done earlier, but that's not really a regret because I'm doing it now. You know what I'm saying? So there's not really a thing of I'm regretting anything or there's something I would change. As time goes on, maybe when I come back, I'll tell you that maybe I want to change this. You know but as of right now, there's really nothing I want to change about myself. Yeah, but like I said, as time goes, as my progression goes, there's obviously going to be things that I want to change. You know what I'm saying? So, but as of right now, I feel like I'm in a good place. I'm glad that I'm pushing the music the way I am. I'm glad that I'm focused the way I am. I'm glad that I'm just trying to inspire. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yeah.
So company.
No, not at the moment. Company's a thing that will come last. Right now, it's the shape of my music, to shape up my life, and then build all these things. Yeah.
Ne. Abafethu nomzululwane abafethu ukhulumile what more to expect.
Yeah.
EP yaphuma. Obviously, most definitely my music video yaphuma.
Oh yeah. But do check out the ones that are out now, such as Manifest. Do check out that music video as well. And also check out my YouTube channel, the freestyles that I've been dropping. Have you seen them?
I'll show you freestyle, man.
Freestyle?
Yeah.
Okay. I had this dream and it had it come through. I've been pushing and passing, dog, when it's time to come through. I told myself it's either you win or you lose. I guess I stuck to the side that has the positive thoughts. I promised myself so I get faster and louder, so I can get me a mansion even though I got one already.
Zehoa! Mfethu ntana mina ngifuna ukutshela manga all the best in whatever you're doing. Yabo. If you wanna know more ngaye bafethu. Ngani strategy sakho, yabo. If you wanna know more ngaye, download music wakhe. Yabo. Ekwate chill itholile le kwazi ukuyithola, nifundile nikwazi ukuyifunda.
Hey, you wanted a lot.
Manje ufuna download ingoma straight
Yeah.
Mara mina zokusupport because I'm like more drop ngiyacela ngisendele link icala.
Thank you, sir.
Ushilo what more can you expect from me?
Yes, sir. Expect more music. That's what's most important. Expect more music.
Features so much. Ama piano ngangena nakhona.
One day. But I'm not like rejecting it completely. If a song suits me, then why not?
Ne. I see a random conversation ngisho nesikhathi sesiyachaya lapha yabo. Let's talk about friendship and current relationships.
Friendships. My friendships are they're very basic, man. Like, I don't have a lot of friends. So the friends that I have, I appreciate them truly so. And it's friends that I've known for a while. So it's not like friends that I've just like met now and whatnot. And the friends that I meet now, I don't really like, you know, because some people be snakes out here, man. But it's okay, because it's part of life. You know, there's people that do you wrong, you know what I'm saying? So it's okay. Like, move on. You know what I'm saying? You'll find better people.
Sure. Yeah. So, when any brother could be enjoyed with the child.
Gopi?
The child.
What about that?
Like we are child, like do you party, do you smoke, dog, do you drink? And like when wenzani empilo yakho nempilo. Like yazi ngifuna ukwazi leyo life and afuna beni le chaba like le chaba
story for that. Do I smoke? Do I drink?
Yeah.
Nope. I mean, I think I drink now and then, man, but it's not like a thing of, I drink to get drunk. You know, I've never had a hangover before, man. Like, I've never woke up in a headache because of alcohol. Like, I don't get to that point.
Oh, you know the regular drink?
Nah.
So, when I come with an event in Inspire Records, I want to ilichaba, yabo. Amara beziwa ragini. You. Ani qedile imali yethu la. Uke waya la. Da. Nale moto kine gold yazi enkulu.
You're asking me things I don't even know, man. Like, I don't know what's happening there, man. I don't know what you want me to say.
How was we la?
No. Why would I go there? Of course I went there back then. Back then, but now obviously no.
I bafethu mina ngicabanga nokuyivala manje mara ntwana yami. Ngiyabonga ukuthi uzile, ngiyabonga ukuthi uzile.
Thank you, bro.
You expect more ntwana yami. Expect ukubona state wena.
In
expect ukubona overseas.
Yes.
Like when in South Africa kufanele.
In Jesus' name.
Yeah, overseas or can't expect ukubona actor. All the best into yenzayo. I wish uNkulunkulu akubusise ntwana yami.
Amen to that. Thank you, bro.
All the best ku relationship yakho.
Thank you, sir.
Loyal boys worldwide umhlaba wonke.
Yes.
Sana man, khayisa ikupheli show.
But you're going to do the same, right? Loyal boys worldwide.
Umhlaba mina ngiloyal mina. Like vele from McDal into yaseJardini.
Yes.
Yeah. Githi vele siloyal.
Yeah, man, you must do the same thing, man.
Ne.
Yeah.
Bafethu ngegama KATLEGO NTARIYANA aka Mr. SOWETO Kafela Mutsiba aka Mr. Cool himself. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bengama nentwana yamulwandle. ngambuza ukuthi legama ocean ulithola maruyezwa lwandle ocean nani nifuna ngibuza ama
some people don't really get it. They only realize later, oh, ocean lwandle. Oh,
ocean lwandle, ocean that's why South Africa kanje.
At least he said it. I didn't say it. They mustn't cancel me. He said it, no?
Beautiful country. I love it.
You see what he said, no? They mustn't cancel
South
me.
Africa is nice.
He said it. It came out of his mouth,
I love
no?
it. South Africa for the people. So
now he's changing it now. He's trying to say it himself, bro.
Perfect. Thanks for watching Kota and Chill. I'm going to outro bookings.
Yo, it's your boy Ocean L. First of all, shout out to Podcast and Chill for having me today. It's your boy
Podcast
Ocean L.
And they might busy the Podcast and Chill. No,
I don't want to go there.
Why?
Anyway, at that time, I was like, nah. I wasn't in a good state of mind.
Yeah, but faces and things.
Yeah, but other than that, man, check me out at OceanL_SA on Instagram and all my social media platforms. Check out my Wavetime Entertainment page on YouTube and Ocean L YouTube page as well. Check out my latest freestyles as well, and I'll be dropping more this coming Tuesday. When is this dropping? This freestyle.
Freestyle.
I mean this
freestyle. Yo.
When is this? This podcast
when is
dropping?
this? I'm a Kosama. Your kids are cheap. 2 weeks.
2 weeks away. So yeah, please do check it out, man. And don't forget to subscribe to my boy's channel over here.
PSE.
And yeah, if you send me the video, I'll post it on my
channel,
on my socials.
Yeah.
So that they can check you guys out properly. Because I feel like there's many artists wanna be here. I'd love to be here. So yeah, I'm gonna put them. Can I put artists on to come?
Yes, please. Yeah, okay. Like most definitely.
Yeah. You don't care if they don't have following or.
Nah, no. As long as they speak English. I think in poor Mexican
as long as they speak English.
For Kev. I'm getting better because I'm for the routine to a podcast. I go to turn it down in your podcast.
I'll never turn down this one. I love this one.
Like
I love places like this that are trying to do things better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I love places like this. Yeah.
Yo, we didn't know.
Hey, dog.